I'm so proud of you! People have been telling me how you're doing, and I am genuinely shocked. How long has it been? Of course, I've been thinking about you all the time, all these years. Sorry for suddenly texting you. I know it's too much to send at night.
Who is this?
Aw, cute. You know who it is. I understand you're still holding a grudge against me. But I know what you're feeling deep inside. You haven't blocked me. That's proof enough. Isn't that right, Mina?
Hey, sorry. Are you still at work? What time do you think you can get home?
What's up? I'm on the subway right now.
Oh, good. I just got these creepy texts.
How creepy? Like chainmail?
Not exactly. For some reason they know my name. Their name on the screen says Mert. I have no idea what that means.
Mert? What the hell is that?
I might have changed it to that at some point in the past, but I have no memory.
They might have changed it.
Right. But they seem to know who I am, which is why it's so creepy.
Okay, what are they saying?
I'll show you when you get back, but it's like a poem?
What? A poem?
Yeah. Like, I have never forgotten you kind of words. You've been waiting for my text. It's like they think I'm expecting something from them. They seem to be on the first name basis.
Is it a dude?
Think so.
That is creepy for sure.
Right?
Best to leave them be. You haven't texted back, have you?
A little in the beginning. I asked them who they were, but they didn't give me any names.
Ignore them. My train ride's almost done. Tell me everything when I get back.
Okay, thanks. Be careful.
Morning, baby. One missed call. Were you busy yesterday? You still need to text me back, honey. Or were you overjoyed to hear from me? Have the memories of our dating days come back? Me too. I'm blushing. We are so alike. Anyway, I'm off to work. Have a nice day, honey. I'll be waiting for your reply.
Morning. I'm so glad I'm off on a business trip today. I can't bear waking up to those creepy texts.
What? Did they text you again? The one from yesterday?
Yep. Even called me this time.
For real?
I was on the bus, so my phone was on silent. So I didn't realize that I got them at the time. What the hell are they thinking? They freaking called me.
That's not good.
I'm ignoring them, but they're marked as read now.
Then they'll definitely start texting again anytime soon.
Yeah.
Why don't you block the number? It seems like the best option.
You may be right. But they might be an acquaintance. For now, I think I'll turn the notifications off. I want to know who's sending the texts.
Are you sure about this? It's best not to give them any recognition.
I know. I don't have the time to deal with them anyways. I'll keep ignoring them.
You'd better.
I want you to be careful too, Mark. I got a bad feeling.
I'll be fine. I'm a dude. I can take care of myself. I'm more worried about you, Mina.
Thanks.
It kills me to think about if something happened to you.
The feeling's mutual. Just be careful, okay? Who knows what will happen?
Okay. You're coming back tomorrow, right?
That's the plan. I'll stop by the office at noon, so I'll get home in the afternoon.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to come pick you up?
If you don't mind the trouble. But are you sure?
I'm not busy tomorrow. Pick you up at 5?
Yeah, thanks.
One missed call. Oi, Mina! Why do you keep ignoring my text? I know you've read them. When are you going to text me back?
Oh God, now I know who you are. You said those exact words 5 years ago.
Finally? How long were you going to keep me waiting, huh? I wanted to talk to you so bad.
And?
And? You love me, don't you? You can't have that attitude towards me.
Sorry, but I don't understand a goddamn word you're saying. I do not love you at all.
Don't lie to me. You're texting me back.
So? That doesn't mean I have any feelings for you, creep. I haven't blocked your number purely because you haven't paid the settlement yet. Oh, now I remember why I chose Mert. How could I forget?
Mert?
M for Mama's Boy, U for Unfaithful, R for Reckless Money Grabber, T for that chauvinistic, E for Enemy.
What?
I totally forgot I changed that. You had all those worst qualities. I even made an anagram so I wouldn't see your name.
The hell? Are you making fun of me?
You've lied to me when we were dating. After we got married, you and your mother together gave me hell. You had an affair with some girl and used up all the savings. I'm not making fun of you. I'm stating the facts. I am totally creeped out by your existence, though.
Don't say that. I was sure you'll be waiting for me. That's why I took the time to text you.
I was not waiting for you, nor did I want you to text me. I don't care about those things. Just pay the divorce settlement.
What do you mean you don't care?
Because I don't.
But I have a proposition for you.
What? I only want the settlement money from you.
No, we have this very important matter to discuss. You're miserable, aren't you?
The fuck?
If you give me $1,500 every month, I'll remarry you. That's not a bad deal, is it? You being busy being a CEO.
Ignoring about what you said about remarriage. Why do you know that I started my own company?
I heard it from our mutual friend. Tell you the truth, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I've been going around to borrow cash. Not much success. That's when they told me about you. What a big difference, and such.
Don't you have any pride?
I can't eat by having pride. I need to remarry you.
What happened to the girl you had an affair with?
Dumped her. Actually, she was long gone.
Don't you mean she dumped you? Not the other way around?
Doesn't matter. Anyway, come back to me, will ya? Being single won't benefit either of us, and you know it. We could rekindle our flame. I think I can try to be a good husband for you. Let's have our happily ever after.
How delusional are you? No frickin' way.
Why not? Stubbornness won't get you anywhere.
I'm married, you dork.
Huh?
Although, I expected as much. Didn't think you would try to get back with me this bad. You've managed to become even creepier. Goodbye. Don't talk to me ever again.
Wait a bit.
Oh, and pay up the divorce settlement.
Wait up, Mina. Hey, Mina! Who was that guy you were with?
Didn't I tell you? Never talk to me again? Stop bothering me.
I'm asking you. Answer the question. Who was the guy walking with you at the mall?
The mall? You mean my husband?
You sure about that? He definitely had the face of a scammer. Guys like that are dangerous. Poor thing. You've been cheated.
Your face, on the other hand, I've seen better roadkill.
What?
That was you, wasn't it? Cutting while complaining about showing off?
What? Huh?
Breathing through your mouth like a creep? I just thought you were one of those guys littering the town these days. I didn't realize it was you at first. Your face changed so much. The wart on your forehead gave it away.
You couldn't forget me then.
Huh?
You remembered my beauty mark.
I actually remembered because I saw it. Oh yeah, that face kind of looks familiar. The flashback I did not need.
What?
I am very much happily married after we got divorced. My husband is the only one for me. So I totally erased you from my memory until you showed up. The fact I didn't know it was you when you started texting me is proof.
That's a lie. I made you the person you are now. You can't have forgotten me.
Disgusting. Seriously, stop it. The past is in the past. I moved on. I will never get back with you. Not in a million years. Did you even look at yourself in the mirror?
I am who I am.
You're not my type. Too much weight. And too unhygienic.
Huh?
How can I be attracted to that? You're unclean to the point I almost gagged. Your personality isn't better either. You had nobody else to turn to. Isn't that why you tried to slither back to me? How dare you? I can't even imagine.
But we were married at one point.
So? We were married. Now, we are divorced. We're total strangers, aren't we? And you definitely can't top my husband, on the inside and out.
Oh, sure I can. I don't clad myself up in designer clothes like your leech or a husband. You won't find anyone who's as humble as me.
Humble? You? Don't make me laugh. You cheating, deceiving SOB. Humble? Who keeps sending creepy texts? Humble? Who tuts his tongue at me from jealousy? Humble? Do you even know the definition of humble?
Stop it! Stop!
Just the truth. And also, you have no houseworking skills at all.
I do too!
So much you could write a book on it?
Huh? What book?
My husband is an excellent housemaker. He loves cooking most of all.
A dude who does housework? Oh, what a sissy.
That sissy earns $80,000 a year. Surely you make more than that if you're making fun of him, huh?
What? I thought he was a housemaker.
He used to share his recipes and tips to cleaning on his blog, which became sensational, to the point to where he got a book deal.
Just because he wrote a book, he gets $80,000 a year?
Damn straight. He also has product collaborations here and there. Perhaps he even surpassed the point beyond just being a housemaker. Can you imagine doing that yourself?
Hell no! I only contacted you because my mother told me to.
You still listen to your mother. She kept nosing in when we got divorced. She still has power over you? Grow up.
That's irrelevant. Just divorce that guy and marry me.
Hey. What did your mother tell you to do? Was it, she's the only one suitable for my baby? It would make mommy very happy if you remarried her. Ugh, just imagining that conversation makes me want to barf.
Shut up! Seriously, shut up! Mother finally forgave you. She insisted women should stay at home, but she finally agreed that you were the only one who'd make me happy.
That hag did? No offense to hags.
That hag? Don't badmouth my mother. This is your only chance. She rarely changes her opinion on things.
Is that so?
Tell me your address. I'm coming over now. I'll talk to that guy about getting a divorce with you. Are you still there? My mother's coming with me. Tell me the address now. Come on, Mina. Admit that you have feelings for me. Hey.
What now?
You didn't have to ignore me when we saw each other today. It was definitely awkward for the person you were with, too.
Huh? Is that what you think? I already told them about my situation. They seem to have understood perfectly.
Oh, if they were your friends, why didn't you introduce us? Me and my mother.
Why would I?
Because we're getting remarried. We're going to be a family. It's best to get acquainted beforehand. They seemed older, so I'm guessing they're business associates?
You realize today's Sunday. Why would I meet up with business associates on a Sunday?
What?
And I am not marrying you again. Why do you expect me to introduce you to them? To my in-laws?
Your in-laws? But you seem so friendly with them, coming out from the house.
The fuck? Were you following me? I don't know how you found the house, but I'm currently living in with my husband's parents. We're having tea, by the way.
What? You're living with them? Why?
What do you mean, why? I made the suggestion. What's that got to do with you anyways?
Because you never agreed to live in with my mother when we were married. Why are you okay with living with his parents? You could have been okay with living with mine.
Don't be silly. Unlike your hag of a mother, my in-laws are great people.
What the fuck? My mother's the greatest person.
The hell she is. My in-laws never bully me. They even take good care of me more than their own son. Keep so much to themselves because they don't want to bother us. How could I not interact with them?
Same as my mother.
Certainly not. For instance, your mother. Wasn't she bickering about us when we passed by? Why? Don't you ladies look nice? You don't have a clue how hard we've had it. You both must be sleeping around to afford your livings, and such. You've already lost. My mother-in-law never lets people's words bug her. She told me not to care for them. Your mother can't resist that temptation. Therefore, you guys lost.
This isn't about losing.
Well, yeah. It isn't even a competition. You lot only have the knowledge to badmouth other people. My husband and in-laws can care about the well-being of others. You guys aren't even in the same playing field.
Don't you mock me.
I can't help it. You should stop with your delusions. Insulting me in the process? Why would I still have feelings for you? How do you even come up with these lies? Seriously, you disgust me. I don't freaking care about you or your hag. Get the F out of my life.
Please, help us. I want to marry you and start a new life. My mother wants that life for me too. Help me out. Let me start over.
GFY. You only want the money. Leave me the F alone.
But...
If you keep pestering me, I'll have you pay up the settlements in a whole. It's bothersome dealing with it bit by bit. I want it to be done with you.
That's not possible.
How about I let you choose? Pay up once and for all, or leave me the F alone? Which do you prefer? If you disappear from my life, I won't have police charges against you. You just keep paying for the divorce settlements as you should. How about that? He never replied after that, so, just in case, I had a lawyer involved to get an answer from him. He promised he'll never bother me again. His mother seems to not be able to keep that promise, though. She's sniffing around to get my attention. My relationship with my in-laws is that of a real family. Because I got that divorce, I got to meet Mark, and I intend to keep my happiness for as long as I can.
Tucker, how could you do that? You just embarrassed me beyond belief.
I embarrassed you?
You just stormed into the bedroom, dragged Jason out of the house whilst he was still naked, and chucked him outside. Then you just stormed off to your car and drove away? All of the neighbors saw everything. They were watching, and now they're going to be gossiping and telling everyone they know what just happened. I talk to these people on a daily basis. Now they're going to think the worst of me, and it's all your fault.
My fault? How the hell is any of this my fault?
If you hadn't come back home early, you never would have seen Jason and gotten so worked up. But because you did come back, you've made a whole mess now.
Wow, you really need a reality check, Lena. You were cheating on me. I think I have every right to be upset.
Well, if you weren't going to stick around, why did you throw Jason out? He could have stayed if you weren't going to.
Do you even hear yourself right now? How selfish can you be? Do you even care that you've completely ruined our relationship?
I didn't ruin anything. Like I said, if you hadn't come home early, this never would have happened. What were you doing coming home so early anyway? Shouldn't you be at work today? Or have they realized how useless you are and fired you for your incompetence?
The company had a massive power outage and told us that it wouldn't be sorted out until tomorrow, so they told us all to go home. I thought it would be a nice surprise if I came home with some flowers for you and we could have had a nice afternoon together, maybe even go out for dinner in the evening. But it looks like you'd already found yourself a nice surprise for the afternoon. How long has this been going on, Lena? How long have you been cheating on me?
Does it really matter? It's not going to change anything.
It matters to me. I deserve to know.
Fine, whatever. I've been seeing Jason now for a couple of months. Happy?
Months?
Yes.
Jeez, Lena. How could you do this to me?
How? Because I was bored. You are so boring. Everything is the same, day in and day out. I was fed up, and so I decided to have a bit of fun. I went to a bar one afternoon whilst you were at work, and that's where I met Jason. He was the bartender on that day. We got to talking and really hit it off. From there, I'd go back every day and we'd just talk. Eventually, our relationship went to the next level, and we've been seeing each other ever since. It's really been quite thrilling. The whole sneaking around thing was really quite fun. There were a few times where I thought we'd get caught. Like the other week when you forgot your phone and came back for it. But you're such a simple idiot that you didn't notice anything was wrong. It was just too easy. I just hope that you haven't wrecked the thrill of this relationship for me. Like, if the only reason why I was having fun was because I had to hide it from you, I'll be really angry.
Well, let me get this straight. You decided to cheat on me, to destroy our relationship, our marriage of 15 years, simply because you were bored?
Well, when you say it like that, you make it sound like I'm such a horrible person.
Well, to be honest, you are.
Ugh, whatever. Look, you really need to sort out this mess that you've made. You need to talk to all of the neighbors and tell them that this was just a huge misunderstanding. Then you need to call Jason and apologize for treating him the way you did.
I'm not doing any of that. In fact, the only thing I'll be doing is go in my friend's house whilst you pack your stuff and get out of my house.
What? You're kicking me out?
You bet I am. That's my house. I'm the one who bought it and the mortgage is in my name. So I get to decide who lives there, and it's gonna be me. I want you gone by this evening, otherwise I'll call the police and tell them that you're trespassing.
But where am I supposed to go?
I don't know, and I don't care.
You are such a horrible person. I've not even done anything that bad, and you're treating me like I'm the worst person in the world. I mean, lots of people cheat on their partner every day. It's not something uncommon. You're not special. In fact, you're the complete opposite of special.
Well, whatever, Lena. I'm done listening to you, and I'm done talking to you. For now, I need space to calm down before I say anything that I shouldn't. Maybe we can talk about this all tomorrow, or the next few days, but for now, I need to be left alone.
God, you're such a pathetic loser. Just get over yourself. That's what any real man would do.
Lena, I mean it.
Fine, I'll go stay with my mom tonight then. Considering you're being a complete asshole and kicking me out of my own house.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever. I'm done talking to you. Don't bother texting me again.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Tucker, are you there?
Lena, where have you been?
What do you mean? You told me to leave the house, so I did.
Well, yeah, I know I said that, but I've been trying to get in contact with you so that we can talk about everything that's happened. But you've not been replying to me, and when I went to your mom's house to see if you were there, she said she hadn't seen you since 2 weeks ago when you went for lunch together. So, where have you been?
Well, I considered going to my mom's house, but then I decided that I didn't want to. So I went to Jason's instead. I've been here ever since.
Jason? The guy you cheated on me with? You're with him?
Do you know a different Jason?
Jeez, Lena, do you honestly not care about our relationship at all? Do you not even want to try and work it out?
Well, no, not really.
Huh?
I told you the other day that I was bored, and you're the main reason why. You're a very boring person with a very boring life, and I'm sick and tired of being stuck in your endless loop of boredom.
So, that's it then, huh? You're just giving up on a relationship after destroying it and running away with your little boy toy?
He's not a boy toy.
Sounds to me like you're having a midlife crisis. Although you're not handling it in a very mature way, are you? It's quite sad.
Whatever. The only reason I messaged you was to see if you'd received the little present I sent you.
Huh? What present?
I'd check your mail if I were you.
Seriously, Lena? You filed for divorce?
Oh, I see that you found my gift.
This isn't a joke, Lena.
No, it's not. Those are real divorce papers. I've decided that I'm done with you, so I want to make it official. Me and Jason are having so much more fun together, so who in their right mind would give that up for an old, boring person?
Well, certainly not a horrible witch, that's for sure.
Did you just call me a witch?
Well, let's just say, I wouldn't be surprised if a house fell out of the sky and landed on you.
Oh, haha. Look, there's two ways you can go about this now. I don't particularly want to go to court with this. It'll be long and tedious and just not something that I really want to do. So we can come to an agreement. You can sign the house over to me and we can call it even. Or I can take you to court and take you for everything you're worth. I know what options I'd choose.
You actually trying to blackmail me into giving you my house?
It's not blackmail, just slightly forceful suggestion.
You are despicable.
Sticks and stones. Look, me and Jason are currently living in a tiny little bedsit, and whilst it was fun to begin with, I'm over it now. I miss my comforts and my bed, and I want it back. I'm willing to compromise here so that we can both walk away winners. Or, well, you can walk away less of a loser than you would be otherwise. So, what do you say?
What do I say? I say no way, I'm not giving you my house. So, if you want to take this to court, then fine, I will. Only, I'll make sure that it doesn't go your way.
What? Why are you being so awkward? Just agree to the deal I gave you, and then we can both just get on with our lives.
You're mad if you think that I'm just gonna hand over my home, which I've been living in for the last 15 years. After I discovered you cheating on me, you don't get to do that and then make demands for things that you want. You're the one in the wrong right now, so you'll just have to deal with whatever consequences that come your way.
But I'm your wife. You should just do what I say.
Oh no, you have absolutely no right to play that card. You're not my wife. You're just a horrible woman who betrayed me and cheated on me with some random stranger, simply because she was bored. And I'm gonna make sure that you don't get a single thing from me. I can promise you that.
Well, we'll see about that. I know that I'm going to win if we take this to court because I'm the woman in the situation.
And?
And courts always believe the woman in a relationship and sides with them. They'll give me whatever I want. Especially when I tell them that you are emotionally manipulative towards me. They'll support me no matter what you say when I tell them that.
What? But that's a lie. I was never horrible to you at all.
They don't know that though, do they?
You really are a despicable woman. How I never noticed it before now is beyond me. But don't you worry, I'm certain things will work out fine for me in the end.
We'll just see about that. I guess I'll see you in court then. Get ready to become a penniless, homeless loser. Tucker? What was that in there? What did you do? I should have won that court hearing, not you. How did you win? It's not fair.
Oh, Lena, what are you doing messaging me? One of the points of the hearing was that you weren't to contact me anymore.
I don't care what the court said. I want to know how you won. I thought that I was going to go into that hearing and get everything that I wanted and more. How come that didn't happen?
Wow, you're really acting like a toddler right now and throwing a tantrum. That's really sad.
Answer my question.
You were there in the hearing. You know how I won.
But I don't remember signing any prenup. You forged it. I know it.
Just because you don't remember signing it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. In fact, you were the one who insisted on having the prenup.
What?
Yeah, you really don't remember? You were working at the time in that hairdresser's and trying to become an actress on the side, and you decided that you wanted a prenup for when you became a big star so that if we ever divorced, I wouldn't be able to have any of your money. Only you gave up on trying to become an actress and instead quit your job and decided to just use all my money instead. Thank goodness I had the sense to set up a secret savings account. I was going to use it to buy us a really nice holiday. Maybe to Dubai, but I'm glad I didn't in the end.
But that prenup was for me. It shouldn't stop me from getting your money.
I added in a clause where it worked both ways. I did point it out to you, but you either didn't care or weren't listening. Either way, it works for me.
But that's not fair. Now what am I supposed to do? I don't have a job, so I have no money coming in.
Can't you just ask your new boy toy to support you?
He only works as a bartender. He doesn't get much money. Definitely not enough to support the both of us. I'm going to have to get a job.
Oh well.
Hang on, Tucker. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Let's just forget all this ever happened and we can go back to how things were before, okay?
You mean where I was working a horrible, dead-end job which was slowly crushing my soul simply so that you could have the money to go and waste on stupid clothes and stuff? Yeah, I know. I'm good, thanks. Now that I don't have to support you, I can finally quit my job and pursue a career that I'll actually enjoy. With the amount of savings I have, I'll have enough time to sort something new out without having to worry about bills and rent and stuff.
You have that much saved up? You need to give me some. It's only fair.
No, actually, now that we're divorced, I don't have to do anything for you ever again. And to be honest, I thought I would be sad about that, but I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I feel 10 times lighter and much happier. Thanks for making me see that I was miserable with you. I'm gonna go and celebrate my newfound freedom now. See ya. Have a nice life.
Wait, Tucker. You can't just leave me like this. You need to help me. Tucker.
After divorcing Lena, life was strange for a little while. I wasn't sad that such a horrible person was finally gone from my life. However, I was used to someone being at home and I started to feel quite lonely. So I decided to adopt a dog. Me and Buster have been happy bachelors ever since. My life has definitely gotten better ever since I left Lena. I've even started my own hat-making business, and whilst it's not making me millions, I make a decent amount of money and I'm much happier than I was in my old job. As for Lena, the last I heard, her boyfriend Jason decided to leave her for a younger woman. This forced Lena to get a job so that she could afford her own flat. But because it was a minimum wage job, the flat she was able to afford was only a tiny, dingy one. I would feel bad for her, but she made that situation for herself, so now she has to deal with the consequences. Who knew that the worst day in my life would turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to me?